It's interesting because, I never would have thought a while back that I'd be in Mexico working with deaf people and learning sign language and all these different things. And God's been showing me that He's faithful in each step, that He will use people that we think wouldn't be usable. My name's Jason Holloway, and I'm a teacher's assistant at Rancho Sordo Mudo. The way God called me here is I've been coming down here with the work groups, and I heard about the internship program, and I thought, all right, that sounds cool. Maybe I can do this when I finish high school. And so I talked to my mom, and being homeschooled, she said, well, why don't you finish out your senior year? You can just go to Mexico and bring your stuff with you, and then we'll finish you out there. And I was like, all right, that sounds fun. So I packed my stuff and applied, well, not in that order, but and then, yeah, I wound up here, and God's been using me. My average day, I get up around 6 to 7:30, depending on the day. And from there, I'll get stuff ready for class, copy papers for students, get my planner ready, and then it's in the classroom. Or first we have breakfast, then I come here for the classroom and teach from about 9 o'clock until 1:15, and in that time, working with the kindergartners here. For this last month, I've been covering math, Spanish, sign language itself. We're practicing the flag and the Pledge of Allegiance that we do every Monday morning with the students. The most important thing, obviously, is the chapels we have in the morning. It's our Bible class. It's been so cool to see, in level 1, because we have students who are not as developed with their sign. They're still working on how to act around people, but even through the chapels and stuff, just teaching them about stories about God and stuff, they're open to it. They understand that there is a God. He's someone bigger than I am. So I think the biggest impact we have here is our goal as a school. We want to get these kids Spanish. Obviously, we give them sign, which is their first language. Spanish will be their second language, which a lot of people kind of tend to confuse those. Sign language is different. We're thinking visually. Spanish, you're thinking with words and everything else. With the Spanish, we want to give them the Spanish so they can have a Bible and they can read it. They can learn and understand more about God. If I was to encourage someone, I'd say this: if you have the passion, if you love God, and if your heart is in the right place, you've got nothing to worry about. God will provide. God will always be there. And even in the hardest times, you can always go to Him. I think that's one thing that God showed me, especially this year, is working on loving God, and more importantly, that He desires us. Not that He needs us, but that He desires us.